Welcome, my friends, to the Theclastyle. I am so happy to be in your company today, and I'm sharing with you my new kitchen. So we still have some work to do, little things to put in still, but this is up to where we have reached so far, and I'm happy to be sharing this with you. So stick around and let's get started. Before, the cupboards were so dark and gloomy, my cabinets went straight up to the ceiling. But this time around, I'm going to change that a bit. And this is a piece that is still to be done. So, guys, in my renovation video, you had seen my kitchen gutted. And I'm sharing with you the new installs we are going to be putting in. And I purchased my doors ready-made, and I am just giving it a sand, although the store owner said that we did not need to sand it. I did give it a sand. This is a drawer, a 3 drawers single unit, and I decided that I would buy this also because I need drawers. I did not have in my previous cupboards, and I'm just giving it a prime, and then I'm going to get them painted. I also have a pantry. I opt to buy a single pantry. I am using a white. This is I don't like high gloss, so this is a satin finish, low sheen, and I'm just painting on. I did not want to sponge it on because I found that it was not coming out how I liked it to. And of course I have the wrong brush. I should have had a little longer or larger brush. But say what. So my holes are drilled for the hardware, and I'm just getting them. They have already been primed, and I'm going to get them painted, and I'm just going on the other side. This is the inside of the cupboard. Now this is a microwave cupboard unit also. It has a plate rack and a microwave space to the bottom, and I just remove the dowels. The dowels can be removed, which I am happy about because my previous one, it could not have been removed for you to clean it. And this is a single pantry unit. Now guys, I came across this Roomstyler program, and this helped me to design my kitchen, and it is a lovely program that I came across, and this is how I was able to fit everything, size it to my kitchen space, the exact measurements and so on. And the designs that I came up with was this one, where my pantry would have been down the corner. Of course my windows and everything are the same space. My cupboards did not go up to the ceiling like the previous one, and my fridge will be on my right hand side. And this is going into the living room here, but Roomstyler does not allow like an opening space. It has a solid wall, so I kind of maneuver around. And this one, I had a pantry there just to see how it looked. This one had the fridge down in the corner, and I did not get a corner cupboard for this one. Sometimes the pieces that you see, if you don't grab it up one time and save it, it's not lost when you go to look for it after. And this actually is what my kitchen color is now. This program really helped me out in designing my lovely cupboards. My single pantry unit is installed. My cupboards are installed. I have 2 cupboards here. This is the corner unit. I went shopping to get my sink. I was looking for a double, but I ended up buying a single. We were shopping around for countertops, and this was the one that we chose. I got my microwave, a new one, and I also purchased a range hood for above my stove. So we looked around for some backsplashes, and I didn't like this one too much, but this one I loved, and my counter is installed. What I really loved about the tones is the gray tones and the white and the black showing through. And these are the countertop installed, and my single sink. This is a larger one to what I had, and my kitchen pretty looks just like how my diagram no design looked. Now because we installed concrete cupboards instead of the wood framing for the inside, I am cutting out some floor tiles to put on the bottom of the inside of the cupboards. So I have a lot of these to cut out, and what we would be using just the wood trims, and the termites are tremendous where we live, so I have to be very careful in what I source for my kitchen. Guys, I am really happy of how the tile choices that we made goes with everything in the kitchen. We did have the outlet for the electricals, and we did put in moldings on the sides. This is a side cupboard I have here. That will be for my recipe books, and like I said, it's wood framing. Of course, the tile went straight up to the cupboards, and I'm really impressed of how everything turned out. So my sink is working, the pipes were installed because I still have to use my kitchen. The windows are to be redone in a later project, but this is how everything is looking so far. So I still have to use the kitchen, so I have a couple things out for everyday use. We still have a side cupboard. The ceiling still has to be installed. The cupboards over the range hood has to go in, and I'm just adding some little accessories to make me feel comfortable until we are done with that. My colors, as you can see right now, are grays, whites, my red accessories. I will change it later down, but that's it for now. These are just some everyday things that I use, and in my finished kitchen I would want very minimal items on my counter. So it looks really awesome. I have a lot of cupboard space. Just like before, it was not expanded or anything, but I have enough cupboard space. And what I'm doing is just installing the hardware right now for the pieces, and that's gonna go in for my doors to keep closed. And this is how it's looking. And what I did is we installed some shelving. These are not concrete, but they are compressed board, and we did put moldings to the front, which will be painted in the color gray. We are just putting in the hardware on the outer side of the door. Now this piece is an eyesore still. We still have to get this done. This is the part from the kitchen. It opens from both sides, from in the kitchen and from on the other side, so I can access it from both sides. This other piece, I just painted it this color so that it will coordinate with my drawer that I have on the other side. So this is pretty much how it's looking right now. Our tiles still have to be changed, but it came out pretty awesome. It looks just like my diagram that I got done. I really love doing diagrams because I love visual, for me to see how everything will go in place. And this had exact measurements to work with, so I was pretty happy about that. And my range hood is there. We have some extra little things that is on the countertop that I use for everyday cooking. And this is on the other side. I'm using some of my DIYs on this side. And this is the color of the drawers. And under the drawer, we did put some wheels so that it can move out. Like I said, my upper cupboard over the range hood has to go in. And this wine rack was a DIY. We still have electrical to do, so you'll see some wires running here. And this is the rack that I painted, the plate rack, and I just have to put some plates on the bottom here. So guys, this is pretty much it. Lots to do when you're doing renovations and stuff, and it takes a while because, like I said, we have a lot going on. Guys, do remember to like, subscribe, and share. And I always thank you for coming and visiting me on my channel.